Well, hello there, my lovelies. How the devil are you all? I hope you're doing well. I've got a really great one for you today. I'm so excited with this. And I know I say that every time, but this is just what gives me joy and peace in my heart. What can I say? So I actually got the idea from this from Steve MacDonald, who was playing around with PVA in resin. And I was just started thinking, I wonder what if I colour it and what shall I colour it with? So I decided to use acrylic ink, and here I am just mixing up some colours, but I didn't actually get the colours that I liked, so I ended up sort of chucking this away in the end because it just, I don't know. I think I still need to do some more work on my colour theory because this just did not work out at all. So here I am, started again, and I've decided not to sort of mix colours because I'm clearly not quite au fait with all of that malarkey. So I'm just using the colour just from the ink straight in there. So that's a turquoise and a pink. And I pour some, sorry about the zoom, that's a bit too far. Do you like the background, by the way? I'm trying to get all professional and, just improve the quality generally of these videos. So I pour in some clear resin, and this is where it gets interesting. So I've just literally dipped one of those little micro brushes into the mixture, the coloured PVA, and I'm moving it around, and it moves so weirdly within the resin. It's like you can place it where you want, but if you move the resin in any way, it moves the whole thing. It's a bit like like in Word, you can group objects together. It's like they're all fixed together, and if you move one, you move all of them. So that was interesting. So I'm just sort of placing them round. I had no real plan here. I know, shocking, in terms of what I wanted to do. But I just wanted to create some pretty patterns. And this is the weird thing. With the pink colour, you can see it's feathering so much quicker, and it's operating a bit more like alcohol ink here because it's spreading within the resin. But yeah, I just could have played with this for hours, and I did. I was actually just going to do the one, but I ended up doing two of these, and you'll see how I got on later on. But the other thing as well, dealing with PVA glue, is that obviously it is glue and it sticks to stuff. So it is quite difficult to control. Well, there's a shocker, anything with resin's quite difficult to control, but that's part of my love for it, if I'm honest with you. Because if you know that you can't control it, then you kind of just go with the flow a bit more, which is a bit more relaxing. Alrighty, so that was attempt one, and then I thought I'd play around with another one. Again, I've put in a small amount in the bottom, and I'm just having a little play around. Now, the original idea for this piece was that I would blob all of these bits in, and then I would drag something through it to create like heart shapes. This did not go to plan because, as previously mentioned, if you move one, it's like they're all linked and they're all having a party together or holding hands. You move one and they all come together. So you'll see in a minute, but I really enjoyed playing around with this, and this is kind of half of the fun of resin, is playing around, see what works, see what doesn't work, and then you gradually do build up a kind of arsenal of skills. Now here I thought in this one I would add in some bits of mica as well. Now see what I mean? That's what I tried to do, and it didn't really work. But I also added in some mica, because I wanted to see how the different densities kind of interacted with one another. And then in any minute I pour some resin, some clear resin in the middle as well, just to see if it draws in or how it reacts. You do kind of become, in the words of Miriam's Nature, who I watched very early on in my resin journey. In the words of her, you do become a little bit of a mad scientist when you really get into resin. And here I am just pouring in some iridescent glitter. These are from Yvonne at Resin Supplies Den, so if you want to shop small, go and see her. And if you'd prefer to sort of just order through Hemway, then I do have a discount code. I think it's 15%, and you put in LSR at checkout. And full disclosure, I do get a small commission, but it really, really helps. Thank you so much to everyone who's bought on this link. I really appreciate it. Off to the demould. Bye. Are we ready for the demould? So let's have a look. So these are the PVA. It has dried. Not getting anything from the bottom. Let's see what it looks like. Let's have a look. So are we ready? Oh wow, that looks pretty cool. Quite pleased with that. And then this was the one where I poured the resin in the middle. Oh wow, look at that. That bubble gum is just beautiful from Jade, isn't it? And it's just pulled all into the middle. Not quite sure what's going on with these drips, but I do quite like that. Very, very pretty. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now.